Okay, I think I'm live now. I think everything's fine. So let's just go and okay, let's start. So today I have a new project I'm working on. I'm going to be making a poker game, but I need to make a UI for it because for now it looks pretty crap. So yeah, I have some references from what I see. Yeah, I've got some references. So one is actually from AI. I asked ChatGPT to to make me an image, but it was pretty average. But still, then I have one from I downloaded it, and yeah. So I'll just take the elements from each one I like, and then yeah, I'll make something. But yeah, that's about it. And yeah, let's get started. I also downloaded images of playing cards from Google. So I have some here. They look pretty nice. I mean, could be better, but I'm not making my own. I don't have time for that. But they work for now. I mean, I'm gonna make it so that I can replace them if I want to. Uh, Alright, so first off, I want to make the table and the background. I like the colors from this one, gray, and it had a nice green. But yeah, I wanted to be kind of dark mode only because nobody actually uses white mode. Imagine. Probably going to go something darker. Darker. You can't go wrong with 20 or yeah, 2025 seems nice. Now for my testing, I added these buttons because I want to test my server. They do something, I'm not sure actually. But yeah, they have to go out. They look crap. But I also have a log box, and I don't know, should I have the log out all the time? I probably shouldn't. But I'll just take this out. Then for this UI, I'll probably use Cityco. Yeah. So I'm using the old one. There's apparently some new one. I have no clue. I don't think I can use it, but I'll see. I actually can. That's something new. No, there's a third one now. Awesome. WinForms. Which netcore? I don't. This is the one I think I can't use. But I mean, I'm using it for the nice UI. It has buttons, text boxes, so I actually can use it. But yeah, I like it. It looks decent. I uninstall the older one. Yeah, this one seems new. Yeah, it seems like it's updated actually. That's nice. We'll see. Okay, I'll rebuild it. And let's see, text box. Okay, that looks, and that I do not know. No, I do not like that. Let's see if I can get a free trial. I'm not paying for this. Okay, I think it's gonna let me do it. But I'll just get this pop-up once in a while. Nothing special. Let's just leave it. 20 seconds. That's no, I do not like that. Looking at that, I think I'll just use the old one then. I think it has a pop-up every 5 seconds. That's not bad. Yeah, they did improve this pop-up because last time I could just get rid of it and now it just stays here, and I don't like that, but yeah, I'll uninstall it. That goodbye. I do not need you. You're useless. Rebuild. It's sad there isn't any real Nugget package for nice UI that's free or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's here, so oh, great. Yeah, it's not supported. Well, I guess I'm not using it. I mean, if they don't want me to use it, I'm just gonna work with what I have. But looking at my image, I guess the first thing I want to do is, yeah, add that table. Probably just an image of a table. And then I guess I'll add some icons. And I actually like this sidebar here instead of the buttons like ChatGPT gave me, because this allows you to view your cards better. And yeah. Okay, that's a good start. So I need a picture box. And the table will be probably here. Okay. Okay, I'll just ask ChatGPT to give me an image of the table. Background. Okay, and so I'll have the table probably here like this. And then this goes goodbye. Goodbye for now. Next, the panel. And the panel will be here. I'll size it up. I like it when the panel is a bit on the table to like hide it a bit. So yeah, that looks decent. Then for the panel, probably 30, 30, 35. Nah, that's too light. Sofa lighter. No, not that, not that. Poker client. Poker client. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yes. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Nobody wants you here. You're useless. Okay, that's not that bad. That's actually quite dark. The table will probably be here. Yeah. That's good. Okay, just as a draft, I'll have the connect button probably down here. Have it hide after you actually connect. And then the buttons under here. Increase the size to be something visible. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Okay, so yeah, this could be with icons only or icons and text, but icons and text is probably better. I'll probably set them to transparent too. So, okay, let's start with that. Yeah. The font, definitely bigger. Probably bold too. Not bad. And back color, I think it's not back color. Flat style system. Pop up. Flat. Flat doesn't look bad. Flat. But then the text needs to be white. Hello, hello. Yes. I think I'll add icons here and actually decrease the font size. Also, yeah, let's see how's the image. Okay. ChatGPT, of course, didn't give me the image top down. Super. Yeah, ChatGPT is only getting dumber. I clearly stated I wanted it top down and for a user interface. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just gonna have to use up more of my credits. Awesome. Okay, now this doesn't look that bad. Just have to center it. If it lets me. Or I could have it stuck to the... Nah, that looks bad. Now I'll give it more space. Okay, now we need some labels for your money, and would be nice to add the all-in full part and slider, but yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these images here for fold con confirm. That's why I put like I put it. But yeah, I'll guess I'll start with the label for your amount. So your panel, I'll let it pop a bit out there, so I'll probably make it lighter a bit. With that, I'm going to set the back color to 27, 27, 32, and maybe a bit more, 29 and 34. Yeah, that's not bad. A label. I'm gonna copy the font from here. I'm gonna make it white. And of course, bigger. Like 14, maybe bigger. Yeah, 16 seems nice. Yeah, something like that. Then text line left. 10, the text, $sign. Let's give it 1,000. Could be bigger, actually. 18, yeah, that seems nice. Okay, after that, I'll probably add in, yeah, the button for all in would be nice. I mean, it's a big thing to do. Also for raise, probably put it up, or I mean down. And after you click raise, maybe something shows up here. Like, yeah, a whole thing for like a text box, all in, half. Seems like a nice idea. I'll duplicate the panel. I hope this looks good. Bring to front, push it down. Does it look good though? It's fine. No, it doesn't look that good. I could push it down to only the connect to game server. That doesn't look bad then. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And after that, yeah, I'll add that text box. But I'm not sure is that a good idea to use a rich one or a normal one. Like none, 30, 30, 30. And if I set the font here, let's see which one looks better. None, 30, 30, 30. Both seem to be the same. Doesn't look bad. This one's just more customizability, I probably take it because of that. Push it like that. I couldn't find any non-copyrighted background music that actually sounds nice. Not gonna lie. But I mean, if you have anything you want, then you can tell me. But I'm gonna use the same color that I used on the panel here. And for border, I mean, I could add a border, but does it look that good? Yeah, it doesn't look good. I mean, it's the default Windows one. But definitely white and text. Raise amount. Then for text align, there's nothing like text align. But margin, is there any margins? There are margins. See 10, 10, 10, 10. That does not do anything. I think it's padding. It may not be that. Maybe it's a bigger font size. I mean, I could just add a panel here and not that panel. That was kind of dumb. But if I now look here, okay, I'll just get out of the panel, not gonna play around with margins and stuff. Set the location of this to 0, 0 and probably like 3, not that. Not that. Location be 0, 0, then through like 4, 4. 10, 10. Yeah, that looks nice. Then just scale it down. Set the background color to be the same. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Though the font is too big. Yeah, now it's fine. So if you select raise, this will not be visible. But when you do select raise, I'll just set the visibility to true. So, but for now, I'll just have it on true all the time. And again, ChatGPT, of course, gave me a crappy image. I can't see the full table on the image. And I really want it to be perfect. But okay, I'll just pretend I see nothing. Then I'll probably... Okay, I'll add the buttons for... Yeah, for all in, off. That probably doesn't look that bad, in my opinion. Yeah, that's not bad. Was not meant to select that. Yeah, that's not bad. just have to scale it up, move it, scale down. That's definitely too big. It doesn't want to behave. Yeah, of course. Still doesn't. Okay, that's not bad. So all in half custom amount. Actually, I'll maybe just leave in some usual amounts here, like maybe, I don't know, $20, $10. I don't know, the quick ones. Okay, and after that, let's see the ChatGPT. Of course, now it's an error. Give me the table. It's not that hard, please. I just want to place a table here and see how it looks. But after that, I do not like that these cards are like rotated. I like them being big, but simple like this is better. Let's ignore the fact that there are 3 cards here. That's yeah, normal, don't worry. But yeah, I'll add something like this. Add a small timer, 2 places for the card. I'll add a username and a number. Yeah, let's do that now. Okay, but ChatGPT, of course, did not give me the image I wanted. Make it a bit small so it fits on the image, please. 4th time. I want a poker table. It's, please, not that hard, please. I'm begging now. Like, just give me the table. Okay. So there is actually a slider progress bar thing. That's not bad, actually good idea. But I'll add this panel here like so. Just to touch, maybe I think I would make it touch the table, but yeah, for now. This, change the color, that's too much. 28. Yes. Then we need more picture boxes. And I definitely like the fact that the center back, that the cards are big and visible. That's good. Yes. Yeah, probably will be something like that. Why is that doing what's doing? That's gonna be one card. Gonna be another card. I'll just add some placeholders real quick. I'll import it from those cards I showed earlier from Google, 2 of clubs. Okay. This will be, let's have ace of spades, good. Then Image mode zoom. Oh, image mode. Not that. Zoom. Yeah, not looking bad. Move it down. Yeah, that actually does look pretty nice. Although I think it's a bit too big because we have 5 of these on the table. So I guess I'll take the form and just slide it down. Yeah, very nice, very nice. There. Yeah, and that'll fit probably. That card is not wanting. That card does not want to listen to me. That's not nice from its side. But oh, ChatGPT finally gave me an image of a poker table. That's progress. That's big progress. Let's just put it into the form and see how it looks like. It's either gonna be trash or look good, and of course the background color is messed up. Great. Oh, that's fine, I guess. I'll just have to increase the size. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's okay. I I'll just change the background color here until I find it. That's not it. Yeah, that's closer. Oh, actually, I can just open it in Paint.net. And there I use the eyedropper tool. And it's 39, 42, 47. Okay. 39, 42, 47. Please look nice. Of course, it does not look nice. I'm not gonna be nice to it. I'm just gonna use the magic wand tool. I'm gonna remove the background. That's very not nice. Luckily, remove.bg.com and the job should be done. If it actually wants to listen to me, it's not removing the background. That's not nice. Upload file. Yeah, please, just please work. Yes, good job. Download. Preview, goodbye. Now I can change the image. Okay. This is how it's looking. It's not bad. That's, or at least that's what I would like to say. I'll move it here. Cards, please obey the rules and be at here. I'll decrease the area. Yeah, not bad. Though the table is not the biggest. Oh, could I? What did I just do? Okay, please listen to me. Not that. Okay, so I want it to probably be The bigger the better. Yeah, let's ignore the fact that it's very not HD. But I mean, I can't do anything with that. Compromises had to be made. Let's just ignore the quality. And okay, that actually looks nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's yeah, that's good. I can decrease the size, back color, of course, transparent. If it wants to please listen to me, of course, it's not listening to me. That's very nice. I have to go into my program again. Yes, very awesome. Awesome. Also, the image is very grainy. Okay, 25, 70, 47. 25, 70, 47. Yeah, that's not bad. Move. And we have to have space for 5 cards. That's pretty tight. But yeah, I mean, okay, I can move them a bit. Actually, I could probably scale them up to a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. A bit. That's maybe too much, but this isn't bad. Yeah, that's good. Now somehow center them. No, that's too big. Yeah, it's a small detail, so I probably should just place them and leave them there, but I want this to look actually good, so yeah. Okay, it does look good. Yeah, that's good. Now, for now, I think I'm planning on having it be a 1v1, just 2 people. Or at least that's what my server has. I have no clue. But I could just add. I could add another a place for a third play on the side, like on the left here. I don't have to use it. I can just hide it if I don't want to use it. Nothing bad. On the other side, how? Yeah, that I think that'll work out. Let's just do that. Just first, I have to finish this. So yeah, font down to 12. That's your money. Oh, actually, don't have to see your own money. User 1. You have it up there, so that's just dumb bad user experience and stuff. That's just a bad user experience. Now I could, should I push this panel down here or should I just leave it there? I can barely see it, not gonna lie. But it's fine like this. I'll move the user 1 thing down. It lets me, and this is your name. Okay, that should be fine. Then picture boxes. Your card 1. Your card 2. Then on the table we have game card 1, game card 2, game card 3, game card 4, game card 5, and then we have your money label. We have button check, button fold. We have raise amount text box, button all in, button half, button 20, button 10, and button connect. Yeah, and that, yeah, it's useless, but still looks great for real. Thank you. It's not bad. I mean, not gonna lie, I trying my best, but still working with default Windows components is hard. That's why I think there should be a open source community ran Nugget package with decent looking UI components. But then this image from ChatGPT trash, goodbye. But here I see we have a return button. I don't know, is that useful here? But we have this button. I think, yeah. Okay, next person. That's a good idea. Let's add the next player, user 2. This actually should not type user, but player. That's my bad. Player 1. This will be player 2. Then player 2 will be smaller. And their cards will be just like in my reference. Just an image of 2 white cards. How did I learn C#? I just played around with it and trial and error. I mean, yeah, do I recommend that? Probably not. You should probably actually learn. I can quickly also mention my last video sponsor, brilliant.org. It's a good learning platform. Yeah, I do it every day, and it does help to get in the mindset of thinking with code. But I mean, for fully free methods, YouTube is probably the best one. Because you have so much to learn from free YouTube videos. You just have to watch them and play around. Definitely do some projects. That's what I would do if I had to learn again. But C# is for user interfaces is drag and drop. For code, it's actually pretty simple to make a Windows Forms program compared to using something else. Like, I've been trying for fun some web stuff and it hasn't been going great. I mean, it's complicated. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. You have to have a lot of strange code in there and stuff. But C#, yeah, you can learn it pretty quickly. Okay, this will be card placeholder 1. Speed card placeholder 2, and I'll just make an image of white cards here later. And yeah, I'll just have it show, did that player get the cards? Some effects with timers, waiting. Now, as I said, do I like this? I'd rather play a 3 just on the side, but this may be hard. I have to see how that looks though, because it's not flat but rounded, and yeah, it looks pretty mid. So I'll probably move it out the way. Or actually, I could send it back. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Sadly. Although back color, if I set it transparent, would that change anything? That does not change anything. I could just move it there. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Or just, yeah, I'll stick it here. And stick it to the side of the form instead of the table. Gotta work with what you have. And that doesn't look bad, yeah. This will be placeholder card 3. Placeholder card 4. Gotta have proper naming, so in the code later I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have to move that down. I think that shadow there is pretty dumb, but too late. I'm not asking ChatGPT to fix me that, because as I said before, it's dumb and does not understand basic stuff. But yeah, with that, I think we can move on to the log box, which the log would be nice to show here in the bottom, but of course not like this white. But if we do border style none, back color the same as here, or actually here, 23, 23, 28. And then if we steal the font from maybe here, and the 4 color to white, yeah, not bad. Then of course another panel, because we want anything to look nice and like it's supposed to be there, and not just placed there because I didn't have any space anywhere else. Also, I want to have a separation between the table and it. So yeah, bring the front, size it down. And probably because it's made to have display of a lot of information, font size could be lower. 9 will be fine. Yeah. And then this will be the log box. Yeah, I'll just call it the log. And of course an error. Of course, great. Yeah, I can't do that. It will be the logbox then. Logbox, that should be fine. No, it isn't. What? Okay, logbox. 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 I'll move this because I like my syntax being nice and readable. So that looks fine. Goodbye. Then, okay, logbox. Now we need a toggle for the logbox. I could just use the keyboard letter L and like check for a press to toggle it, but that seems pretty mid. Yeah, I could also use a button like this in the top corner. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But actually, oh, wait a second. Then, yeah, I think I'll just leave with an icon there. Let's just toggle a clipboard icon. Black icon, yeah, that seems nice. I need it in white though. So clipboard icon, white. Yep. Yes. No, that's not white. Great. Now Google is being crap with all the slop. Like it can't even give me the thing I want. Like, not going to even start talking about that because that's not a thing. Now I'll quickly choose the image. And of course it's not a PNG. Superb. Clipboard icon Y, images, all types, transparent, yes please, PNG. Of course I searched for white and every single one is all black. Log icon, please be, yes, that seems nice. Finally, let's do actually. Yeah, that seems nice. Download 96 by 96. Goodbye. Download PNG. Yes. Finally, something good. Now let me just quickly apply it here. Choose image, import, clip icons, okay, beautiful. Now I can switch back the scene. So now I'll just have to set it to zoom mode and have it small, yes. Yes, that looks good. That looks good, yes. And set it to log button log. Now if you click it, this will be panel log. And if you click button log, then panel log dot visible equals panel log dot visible. I think I can do something like this, which means it flips it, but I'm not sure. This is a ball, I can say, yeah, I can say it to flip. Yes, now yes, this toggles the log, but it's not working always. So if panel log dot visible equals false, then panel log dot visible equals true, then else panel log dot visible equal false, and we can get rid of that. Yes, simple coding during a UI stream, very nice. But this toggles the log, and yeah, you can see connection failed, but that's because I didn't start the server. Actually, would be nice if I increased the size of this to make it easier for you to hit it, because it's kind of small. Yes, increase the picture box, because it's checking is the picture box clicked, and that seems to work. Yes. Okay, next I'm gonna go with the connect to game server button connect, and quickly I'm gonna move. I wonder what does this do. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go away connect the server. You goodbye, did not ask for you. This is not a good idea. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna touch that. But okay, I've been streaming for an hour, and yeah, I have a good UI base. This still isn't perfect, but it's a good start. I think I'll leave the table to be visible and just move the panel to touch the table, and the player thing to be on the table, and the background color of transparent, which is not working. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Why? Which means I have to go into my program and check the background color again. Yes, thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you for wasting my time. 62, 67, 70. 62, 67, 70. Not looking bad. I can always face the table in the end. Remove the grain. Yeah, that does look better. That does look better. We can do the same here, but instead, just have the cards be laying on the table a bit for fun. But I do not like that. Of course, it does not want to do what I want telling it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay, that's better. Now I got off. Actually, get the label. Come here. Goodbye. Like that. Player 1. That. Of course, it has a background color. Of course, it does not know what transparent means. Why this was supposed to look so good, but of course, thank you. But actually, maybe if I change here where's the size thing? Size to be here, maybe 2 pixels. Yeah, that seems fine. That, then center that. Yeah, I guess it's faked, but that does look good. If I'm gonna have it like that, I'm gonna move it up. I could decrease it 1/15 of the size for width, but that does not appear to help yet. But okay, that's the best I had it. I mean, does that look actually better? Does that look better? I mean, that looks better, but does this look better? I mean, yeah, that gray thing was kind of out of place. But I mean, based on that, I'm gonna push this. And the cards here down. Yeah, that's not bad. Now I'm gonna change here the image to be something new. Let's say 8 of hearts. Oh, that's red. That's nice. Finally, a new color. I could also import all these images, which I have to do. So yeah, here I have these. I'm just gonna select them, open them, and yep. Now I can go and change around. So for fun, I'm gonna change them. Of course, they did not import. Stupid. Okay, does this import all of them? That does import all of them. That's very nice. Yeah, let's just switch them around. That's gonna be 9. Just to have some visual difference. Maybe a queen of diamonds. Oh, that's a nice queen. Let's change this to be a 6 of spades. That's gonna be white. Okay. Now my code will be switching around these images based on some randomness. But yeah, it's visible. That looks pretty nice. Now, I didn't say yet, but this poker game, I'm planning on making 2 videos on it. One where I make the poker game like normally, and yeah, then make it multiplayer. I mean, this is gonna be, I mean, the second one probably, yeah, the first one I'm gonna make poker normally, multiplayer like this. Like I'm gonna show this clip, I'm gonna cut down the stream and add some coding. And then the second video, I'm gonna make poker with a twist. I'm gonna add some dumb stuff to help you focus, but actually it's just gonna be a ton of distractions. And I'm gonna make an AI to play with. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Next thing I'm gonna do is actually gonna move this to the right. That's nice. Yes, then I'm gonna make the logbox not visible by default. Then on the raise button, if it lets me, of course it doesn't want to. Please let me. Of course, great. Send race. No, I am not. Okay, that's the server stuff. I'm not gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch it. I do not trust it. Where do you expect me to put a bracket? Actually, I'm just gonna put it back where it was. Through this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I do not like that. I'm gonna just comment all this. Gonna leave it to later fix. Not my problem right now. But button raise dot click. Not my problem. And then I'm gonna have to make all this visible, of course. Of course, I have to add the rest. Button raise, check, and fold. Yes. Now I'm gonna have some kind of check here. Can I raise? Can I raise? Can I raise? And then what's now? Button fold or click. What do you want from me? Goodbye. Not my problem. You also goodbye. Oh, I know what was the problem. Button fold and check. Goodbye. I clearly know what I'm doing. Then okay, then I'm gonna have the button all in dot visible equals true. Button half dot visible equals true. Button 20 dot visible equals true. Button 10 dot visible equals true. I screwed up there. Why did I screw up there? I did not. Okay, so what's now? What now? What now? Nothing now, please. I do not want to know. Okay, everything's fine. So, okay, please, I want to change the visibility. Yes, very good. Oh, also the panel arrays, that's also important. Panel arrays dot visible equals true. And then here in the UI, false, and for the buttons, false. So now when I open it, this is what I have. If I select race, I have all these things. And good idea actually to add a check, and maybe, oh, I misclicked, so I want to hide it. Then if button all in dot visible equals false true, then all this goes to false. And of course autocomplete does not want to work this time where I actually need it. Thank you very much, Microsoft and Visual Studio. I do. Oh yes, you are right. Thank you for that. So here is the UI visible. Yes, question marking our code. Great idea. Now here we can go race straight, and of course it does. Of course I'm dumb and I have to switch it. because this is just a loop. That if it's true, then it went false, and then it went true again, so nothing happened. So race, and now nothing's happening again. Let me... Okay, I have to put it in an else statement. That's actually even dumber. Race, 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 race. That's good. That's good. Working pretty nice. Log also working. Would be nice if the text wrapped down, but I could just change it here to connection failed. Nah, connection failed will be fine, and then just console.writeLine the message. Yeah, okay, if I look back from this looks nice, but still there are some stuff that I do not like. For example, I don't really like the look of these buttons, but that may just be me. But yeah, but generally job done. But I'll look at what else we can implement. Is there anything? Oh yeah, the actions the player selected. That's a good idea. Also the dealer sign. I mean, the dealer is kind of here. It's gonna be cosmetic because yeah, I have no clue what could I do to have it actually do something. Then a pot sign. Yes, a pot sign. And I have to move the cards. So that's a failure. Okay, so yes, also player 2, how much money do they have? That's also worth knowing. For that, I'm gonna have to move the table again. So this goes up, this, everything going down. Of course, I screwed up. So I have to move everything up again. Apart from that, of course, this screwed up again. That should be fine now. This goes down, and this goes down. This goes up. Now we have a place for the amount of money this guy has. And of course it did not copy. Oh, it did. Okay. Back color transparent. Please work. Thank you very much. And I'll just put a placeholder $1,000. And to the left. Oh, should it be centered? Should be centered. Then this also goes to the player 3. So go down. This goes up. Up, down. Yeah, looking fine. Apart from the fact nothing is centered here, but I'm not gonna eye it. This player actually could be bigger. Okay, now let's see client. Yeah, I screwed up here, of course. This should be like that. If Visual Studio doesn't glitch on me, down by 2, run. And yeah, that's fine now. Apart from the fact that I can't really see these colors. This is... Please tell me what color is this. 2025. This should be 25, 25, 30. Or even 27, 27, 32. That seems to be better. As you can now actually see it. I'll change everything. And now it should actually be visible, but now it looks crap. Awesome. I think being able to actually sing it isn't what I want. Though I would love to push this down, but of course it cuts the color off. Or am I dumb? Or it doesn't? Of course it does. That's pretty sad. Because I'd have it under here, and that would be in the same style as the other ones. But I guess that's just something I have to fix myself. So let me use PowerToys real quick. I think I can do that. Because there is a tool here, screen ruler, yes, Windows Control Shift M. Windows Control Shift M. And yes, very nice. Strange tool, I have no clue. Okay, 145. Okay, so 145 and just center it. So let me launch Paint.net and we'll do it quickly. Because I really want this like that. Okay. Now the thing that shows these, and okay, this shows me the area, so 145 down there. Okay, now fill it with the color 27, 27, 32. I do that. Now I can copy, select that. Add a new layer, paste it under, stretch it, center, kinda. Yeah, that's centered. Now I can quickly save it. Poker table through V3. Still gonna have to fix it again later, but oh well. Now I'm just gonna select it. Poker table V3, okay. And of course I screwed up. It should be half the size, okay. Not that bad actually. So I'll open it up. Yeah, okay, transition. Now, half of 145 is like 70 something, so I'll put it at like 80. Yeah, it doesn't seem bad. Again, 27, 27, 32, that's 26, supposed 27. Also, half of 145 is 72.5. Don't worry, I know what that is. I'm just doing it like, yeah, this is just supposed to look nice. Don't really care that much. Okay, and this is going to be a PNG. I'm going to call it poker table v4. Flatten, yeah, flatten. Goodbye. Image, import, poker table v4. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That's because I do not want to fix this again. Now I can do this, and yeah, that looks good. I did not meant to do that. But now if I kind of do it, I'm just going to check it quickly. Okay, 1 pixel down. Now I think it's 1 pixel up, but I'm not gonna. If I can actually do it, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna do it full accuracy. Nah, okay, I'm gonna go up, and it's fine. But I could scale it down by 1 pixel. Yes, very professional. This is a tutorial, very professional. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, looks okay. Kinda. Based on this, I want to scale this up. Yes, for no particular reason, or just because I feel like. Now I can center this, and then one second. Okay, now, yes, I'll move this here, this, there. You, dollars go there, you're player 3, you're the label, you go there, you go there. Looks fine, I mean. Yeah, that actually looks good. That's not something I say often, at least so easily. But I can push it up, maybe actually stack the labels. Would look better, but that, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can just scale the cards down by a bit and just select all of them. Size from 74 to like 72, 71. Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine. That's fine now. Now I can move that up. That kinda. Yeah, that should be cool now. I mean, I'm just operating with default WinForms components, so it can't be insane. This is actually, this is good. Yeah. So it's time for a short break. I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna do the final polishing, and I'll probably start on some basic UI functionality using code. Yeah, not bad. All right, I'm back. So now I want to start with some basic UI functionality, like not the actual poker game, but some basic functions for managing the UI. So this is how stuff looks right now, and yeah. Right. So the table looks alright, but first off, as I'm gonna use my example again. Yeah, we have everything apart from the call, fold, and check and stuff labels. So I'm gonna have to add that somewhere. That's a problem. Here it's not a problem. That's not a problem. Scale down the font to maybe 11. Go left. Yeah. Name it player 1. Maybe, I don't know, status. That's not a problem. But then we have not that. This is fine, but still player 2 status label, font size down, and I need a good place for that. Maybe something like that. Is that okay? I'll see in a second. Then we have here. Let's go with the corner again. Player 3 status label. Let's run it. And this is fine. This is okay. Yeah, the player 2, I'll move it up a bit. And the background color. The background color, no, I do not like the background color. Yeah, it's not listening. Or is it me that's blind? Probably me. No, okay, now it's fine. We have check, check, check. Though this could go down a bit. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Now just a table. That's not that easy. Because I can't just add a label. Something like this, like a rounded pill thing would be nice. I could do that quickly. Let's see here. Here we have this. Yeah. Also would be nice to add the actual round things, whatever they are. Like somewhere as a visual representation of the money here and the money you have, but I don't have the images or an idea right now how to do that, so I'm not gonna even try. But yeah, a label is probably my best bet. Let's transition. I'm gonna open. This is gonna be the 5th version of my table. And now probably, yeah, something like this. fill it with 27, 27, 32. Yeah. Then duplicate it. Move it out of the way, like, yeah, it's supposed to be a bill thing. Then select this and go fill. Then remove this dumb stuff. Then this dumb stuff. It's looking decent, apart from the fact that this is filled incorrectly. That's not bad. Just select it. Go kinda do that. Kinda scale it down. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, kinda center it. Could make it transparent. Not gonna lie, I don't want to. But yeah, that seems okay. Based on this, so it should be around here, a bit above the white thing, so go up. Yeah, that seems nice. Okay. PNG, poker table, V5, save, okay, flatten, goodbye. Now we're gonna select the thing. Please show the properties. I should restart my Visual Studio because it's bugging. So here, yeah, poker with a twist. Now, yeah, now it's fine. Import, poker 5, boom. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. Apart from the fact it's blurred a bit, but I mean, nothing strange. Yes, just the color here is, of course, is wrong. And now I can't see the properties. Back color, please set the goddamn back color to the one I want. Now, if I look at my monitor, yeah, now it's looking fine. That's okay. We can work with that, yeah. Would be nice for the coin thing to be somewhere here, but I mean, in the end, I'm going for a simplistic version and dark, simple version. Yeah, not bad, that pill shape thing. Now, of course, we're going with the renaming our label. Remember to change your names. You'll thank me later because it helps when managing code and your UI elements. So label pot amount. Yeah, that's fine. So now we have the status, players, cards, pot amount, the actual table, check, fold, raise, connect to game server. Connection failed. Yeah, if I press it again, doesn't do anything. Now I'm wondering, could I improve these buttons? I mean, yeah. I mean, would be nice if they were rounded. I mean, if they were like this and rounded, maybe not white, but like gray. Yeah, how does gray look? Also have light gray. Oh, this is gonna be white. Let's see. Could change it. I mean, sad that this is dependent, the border on the the borders depending on the fore color. Would be nice to like change it independently. I mean, the check, the race is kind of light. I mean, there's not much difference between white and light gray. Check, yeah, check looks fine. I think I'll just go with the gray. I mean, if there's something between the light gray and the gray, maybe that. Dark gray, yeah, dark gray's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's good. This now goes for color if it lets me do it, please. Thank you very much. Dark gray, logbox, dark gray, this thing, dark gray. Actually, could this be all dark gray? That would be nice. That does not look the best. Although, does that look that bad? I mean, the player 2 looks pretty trash, but could move it up, but I don't want to. Yeah, actually that seems fine. Though I'll keep all the elements here on the actual playing, on the actual table white, just because it's the main focus. I don't know, I'm not a professional gambler, although I did gamble a CS case once and of course I lost my money. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even look at the case while it was opening, so I didn't even get that much dopamine. But that UI was nice, it kept me hooked. Okay, this seems fine now. Yeah, why am I even talking about that? Yeah, gambling. Of course, I do not encourage gambling. This is poker. This is a skill game. Clearly a skill game. And this is clearly for educational purposes only. Yeah. Now if I look at my sample again, this seems to be mostly the same. I just don't have a timer, and for the timer I actually want to have something on the side so it doesn't, maybe something here. I mean, seems nice, as I don't want to have it under each player. Like, yeah, let's see. Slider, there's not slider. Bar, a progress bar. That progress bar looks trash, I think. I guess that, okay, maybe it doesn't actually look trash. Let's see, 10. Yeah, it does look trash. That does look trash. It's green, like, that's kind of ugly. And it's the default one, what can I say? I mean, would look pretty off. It's animated, but nobody asked for that. Why can't I change the green color to like something different? See, yeah, that's bad. Of course, animation, I can't change, told you it off. Could I? Actually, would be nice if I could modify it. Could look into that. I mean, yeah. Also, a circle one would be better. Definitely, I need a timer, that's sure. I'll add it now. So, play around time. And I don't know, it's like 20 seconds, so that's 20,000 milliseconds. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, but I still need an idea for that because I do not want to use the default one. I mean, I could go and modify it, but I'm not sure how. Give me a second. I'm gonna think. Okay, I think I actually just did a good job today, and I think I'm just gonna end for now. I'm gonna look into doing something custom, like changing the color. I think it's possible, definitely, to do that. Just don't know how. You know, quick YouTube search and job done. Now, for fun, I think I'll just do a typing test for the end. Why not? Let's have some fun, and yeah. I'm happy with what I did today. Yeah. Let me get my microphone ready. And yes, that's enough coding for today. Again, here's what I did. I have this poker UI. Took me nearly 2 hours streaming, not bad. Got some cards, got a log, got a raise, got the buttons. Yeah, not bad. Let's do the typing test. Oh, so damn yeah. That was a bad ending. That was a very bad ending. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna stream myself coding the actual game. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. Thank you. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.